Mama Magic Fantastic here for a discussion on a potentially overrated card. But let's talk about unsets. You know, those silly, goofy magic sets designed to give you a laugh, that were easily recognized for their outlandish humor, flavor, and art. Those cards that were easily recognized by their silver borders. They weren't legal in any format other than kitchen table Magic. Well, at least that was the case until Unfinity came out, where all the cards in the set were printed with a black border, and just over half the cards in the set were made Eternal legal, meaning they could be played in Vintage, Legacy, and Commander. Those cards, which were not Eternal legal, were delegated with an acorn holofoil stamp where the normal oval stamp for rares and mythics would be. Yeah, absolutely confusing everyone. With the addition of this new set came a few new mechanics, including stickers and attractions. So whether you wanted to play with unset mechanics in Eternal legal formats, you basically have no choice because they are legal to play in those formats. And unless you rule zero them out, you should allow someone to use those cards, as they may want to. Now, most of the cards are ultimately not going to see any play, apart from a few cards in Commander. However, there was one card which was all the talk about breaking formats when it first came out, because it provided a net positive amount of mana. That, of course, is Blank Goblin, which may potentially be an overrated card. Blank Goblin is a 2/2 creature goblin guest for 2 and a red. It says, when this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Add red for each unique vowel on that sticker. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and Y. Hopefully you know that. Anyway, to understand how Blank Goblin works, you first need to understand how stickers work. If you're not familiar with the rules of stickers, I'm gonna put them here up on the screen. Go ahead, pause the video, read them. Are you done? Excellent. Okay, let's continue. So, now that we know what the rules of stickers are, let's find out what happens when we actually play our Blank Goblin. So, we've got our 10 sticker sheets. We've randomly selected 3 of those sheets. Each sheet has 3 unique name stickers on them, giving us access to a total of 9 different stickers. Now, depending on the different stickers that you need, specific cards require different things. You may want to select your stickers and sticker sheets based on that. In this case, we're looking strictly at unique vowels in a specific word. So a word can have anywhere between 1 and 6 unique vowels on it. Now, once we have our Blank Goblin in hand, we can go ahead and cast it for 2 and a red. When it enters the battlefield, we can choose one of our 9 name stickers and place it on the Blank Goblin. Then we count the number of unique vowels on that sticker and add that much red mana to our mana pool. If the number of unique vowels is 3, we break even and we get our goblin out for free, which sounds like an excellent deal. However, if we get a name sticker that has 6 unique vowels, boom, there we go. We've just got ourselves 6 extra mana plus our goblin out for free. So this could ramp us up to 6 mana on turn 3 potentially. And if we have a way of cheating our goblin into play or reducing its mana cost, we could get it out earlier than turn 3 and get out a 6-drop really early. So as you can see, this has a potential to be very strong. But is it really broken? Well, one thing that there was a misconception of is that some people thought you could apply more than one name sticker to the Blank Goblin and that it would add red mana for all the vowels on all stickers. However, it's not the case. It only matters on the sticker that has been applied to the Blank Goblin based on the enter the battlefield trigger when the goblin enters the battlefield. So it only matters for the one sticker applied to it with this with its own ability. So now that we've cast our Blank Goblin and we applied a name sticker to it, what is the actual likeliness of getting a net mana production, let alone a boost of 3 extra mana? That is a word with 6 unique vowels on it. For this breakdown, I'm only going to discuss sticker sheets that have 3 or more unique vowels on any particular word. So when we look at our sticker sheets, there's only one sticker sheet which has a word with 6 unique vowels on it. There are 2 sticker sheets that have words with 5 unique vowels on them, 6 sticker sheets that have words with 4 unique vowels on them, and 20 sticker sheets which have the highest unique vowels on a word being 3. This means to maximize the odds of getting a sticker sheet with the highest unique vowels, that is 6, you want to use the least number of sheets as possible. So we have up to 10 sheets minimum, and that's what we want to use. We're definitely going to add our 1 sticker sheet that has the word with 6 unique vowels, the 2 sticker sheets that have the 5 unique vowels, the 6 sticker sheets that have the 4 unique vowels. This uses up 9 out of our 10 sticker sheets that we want for best odds. So for our final sticker sheet, there is a sticker sheet that has 2, 3 unique vowel words on it. Go ahead, use any one of those 4 potential sheets. Now, for any one particular sheet, you have a 1 out of 10 chance, or 10% of getting that 1 sticker sheet. This includes our 6 unique vowel sheet. The best case scenario is that you get your 6 unique vowel sheet along with both of our 5 unique vowel sheets. But the chance of this is only about 1 in 1,000 chance, or 0.01%, where the chances of getting all your sticker sheets to be 4 unique vowels or less is about 29% of the time. So with such low odds of getting 6 or 5 mana when you cast the Blank Goblin, is it worth running? Perhaps we should look at some other cards which have a similar effect. The most similar cards we have are Burning Tree Emissary and Priest of Gix. Burning Tree gives us back 2 mana and only costs 2 to cast, and Priest of Gix gives us 3 mana back and costs 3 to cast. Both of these cards don't see a ton of play in the Eternal formats, where Blank Goblin is also allowed. Also similar to Blank Goblin are some ritual type cards, which are spells not attached to creatures. One of which is Seething Song, which costs 3 mana, the same amount as Blank Goblin, but it guarantees 5 mana every time. Rite of Flame and Cabal Ritual produce a minor gain in mana. Manamorphose is a powerful spell that costs 2 mana and produces 2 mana back, but it also draws you a card, which is great in Modern for any type of Storm deck. So there are also a lot of mana positive cards that see play in Legacy and Vintage, such as Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, Grim Monolith, all of the Moxen, Lion's Eye Diamond, and of course Black Lotus. The fact that the Moxen, Soul Ring, and Mana Crypt stick around make them even better. So we know a lot of these cards see Legacy and Vintage play, but that's mostly to power out fast turn 1 and turn 2 plays. Unfortunately, Blank Goblin is 3 mana, so it may be a bit slow for these formats. What is the likelihood that Blank Goblin will ever replace one of these other cards in one of these formats? Probably very unlikely, considering it is a 3 mana card. Plus, that low percentage of actually producing more than 1 net gain of mana is low. It is also very unlikely that Blank Goblin will see a lot of play in Commander, as it really doesn't do enough to impact the game long term. There is a rule we haven't discussed yet, which I'm going to point out right here, but it basically talks about what you do when an object with a sticker moves to different zones, such as a hidden zone and a public zone. So stickers are retained when an object moves between public zones. Public zones are any place where your opponent can see the face of your magic card, like the battlefield, the graveyard, exile, command zone, and the stack. Hidden zones are those that your opponent cannot see normally. That includes your hand and your library. Funny thing that if you are forced to play with your hand revealed, it's actually still considered a hidden zone, even though everyone can see it. When a sticker is put into one of those hidden zones, the sticker will fall off and will return back to the sticker sheet. Therefore, you could use that same sticker again. You can exploit this rule to create potential infinite mana combos with Blank Goblin. And if you are doing that, you can also get some infinite enter and leave the battlefield triggers at the same time. One example of this type of infinite combo is if you happen to have a Cloudstone Curio out and a Blank Goblin on the field, and then you play another Blank Goblin, you can repeatedly return the one Blank Goblin to your hand, netting some mana. The sticker falls off. You'll be able to then play, have the other one come in. So long as it's got a sticker with 3 unique vowels, it will pay for itself. Then you play the first one again, you'll net an extra mana back, bounce the second one back, and so on and so on, and you will basically get an infinite amount of enter the battlefield triggers, leaves the battlefield triggers, and can create an infinite amount of mana. Then once you have all this mana, all you have to do is finish the game with a massive fireball. Or you could use those infinite enter the battlefield triggers to gain a ton of life, for example, with a Soul Sister. However, there are much simpler ways of getting infinite mana with only 2 cards instead of 3, such as the Devoted Druid Swift Reconfiguration combo or the Icecrown Scepter Dramatic Reversal combo, which may be a little more powerful because you don't have to rely on 3 cards, and pulling them off is a little bit easier in these Eternal formats. Whether these combos are better, it's still up for debate. I did actually put up a poll on Twitter and YouTube asking people what they thought of Blank Goblin, and 45% of you thought it was actually really good, 70% of you thought it was overrated, and 25% of you thought it was just okay. Now, part of a reason why people like the Blank Goblin card is it is actually kind of funny. You can put stickers on it and have it basically say something like Mind Goblin, Urza's Sticky Snickerdoodle, or Bologna, or Hot Dog, whatever you fancy. People thought it was hilarious. Yeah, it kind of is. So, anyway, what is my final verdict for Blank Goblin? I think the hype for Blank Goblin was initially due to the hilarity of it, plus the misunderstanding of how stickers work, that people thought that it would always give you an additional 3 mana when cast, boosting you up to 6 mana on turn 3. Now that we see that only one sticker sheet actually gives us a word with 6 unique vowels and 2 that have words with 5 unique vowels, it's a little less exciting. You might not even get one of those sticker sheets, so it could be slightly overrated and overhyped, but it is a nice way to boost your mana for one turn and has plenty of combo potential. So overall, I'm gonna give Blank Goblin just a rating of just okay. It's not gonna do anything too dramatic to change the game as of yet, and because similar cards already exist that don't see much play, I don't think this card will either. But the potential is certainly there. It just might be a bit slow. I don't know, do you agree with my rating? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and grows my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this discussion about Blank Goblin. And don't forget, be happy, be true, be you. Thank you. Bye.